ITOM on a day-to-day basis. And she was also doing some other things today. Okay. So this is where we associated with the event company. We didn't do anything to organize the event. The event company, because of these little things that we were doing in terms of raising funds for Gujarat and some press clippings and all things that happened. So a lot of event guys to get in touch with us and say we want to help you and support you. So they put the event together, but we did the entire press coverage around it. Yeah, so I mean a lot of people wrote about this event, and Falguni being a Gujarati, raising funds for Muslims worked well. So it became like she's a Gujarati Hindu, so it kind of worked well, the synergies came. Yeah. So the event was not only about raising money, but it was also about getting people involved and understanding that what happened in Gujarat was not just a riot, that there was a bigger game involved in that. And that became like, people got more and more sensitized to it. And that actually showed in the way that people reacted to the entire elections in the next year. Okay. Think the big idea from a small thought. Not everybody can do a Michael Jackson event. Because I mean, thinking big is good, right? But you also need to know how big your bedspread is according to your kind of, stretch your legs. You need to know what your capacity, what your limitations are, right? So, if I'm thinking about doing an event today, I'll first try to figure out what are the resources, or like I call it, what are the 6 degrees of separation that I can use to reach out to somebody. So if I want to reach out to, let's say, Tiger Woods to come and play golf for me as a charity event over here, I got to first figure out how do I reach out to Tiger Woods without paying him the fee that he charges. To do that, I need to go through some, I don't know Tiger Woods person. So those are the 6 degrees of separation. And accordingly, I'll plan the event. But at the same time, you don't need to do an event with just a Michael Jackson or a Tiger Woods. You could do something which is smaller and related to a concept which is related to the cause. Right? So here you have an example, and if you see the ads, the symbols itself will tell you that we are talking about a girl child. Okay? And it was a piano recital by another young girl, yeah, who was not so well known, she was no big celebrity, but people came for it because of the way it was promoted. So we had contract which developed the ad campaign, and the piano recital was done in a hotel. The hotel gave, and that kind of became the campaign. Is it making sense to you? Any questions on this? So if you see it was all around music. If you see the creatives, they're all around music, but the creatives itself, though they have a thing about music, they also have a thing about the cause. It's like how Anurag Basu makes a movie, adds the music, but the music is also related to the story. If you've seen Life in a Metro or Gangster or movies like that, to give you an analogy. So if you see Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do are your music notes, and down is saying do your bit for street girls, please do. If you see the piano keys over there, we are the girls interspersed in that. So that became the creative. But that was, the event is happening in one place, but the creatives is your marketing to get people to understand what is the event happening for. So this was not a very big fundraiser. The intention was not just to raise big money, it was to sensitize people to the issue of the girl child. So you also had a film which was played at the event about what is the girl child issue. So that is very important. Yeah. Build a tactical and strategic plan. Right? So if I'm doing like somebody, we come to that later, but if I'm doing something for one-off, which is, okay, I'll do an event because I want to get a photo opportunity with Shah Rukh Khan or Michael Jackson, that becomes one objective. But you've got to look at the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture? I mean, are you doing something which is a one-off, or can you do something which kind of spreads its wings? Yeah. So what we did is we did a whole lot of small initiatives which built up to the big height, because the entire thing was that since we were planning a fundraising strategy from 2003, from 2002 is when we started doing the small things to create a little noise and awareness about action. So all that kind of would culminate someday and reach a tipping point. So if you see over here, what we did is we associated with the event, which was done by a friend of mine, and I knew him. So we kind of got, because the entire event should be done under the banner of One World, One Sky. And the event is very different because it used to only happen in Rajasthan earlier. But when we got associated with it, we said let's scale it up. And we took it to Bombay, Rajasthan and Goa. Yeah. So this was the launch in Bombay. And we pulled in a whole lot of partners if you see. So actually was the cause partner. You had Midday, you had B4U, so it was B4U's DJs were there, some musicians were there. Sivamani and Ehsan Roy Shankar performed in Goa. Yeah, so we kind of kept bringing in people. And the event was very simple. It's various people who came from across the world to fly kites. Yeah. So you had two twins doing the dancing kites, but all that display was fine. The entire thing ended with the fighter kites that they called. The Indian kite is called the fighter kite. So all of them flew the fighter kites, and that became the thing. That you're fighting in the sky, but you want to know, right? And again, a whole lot of press coverage was generated because that was what was very important to kind of build up the persona or the image of action, right? Build a partnership. Now this is what I was telling you about the CEO agenda, and I just put this in because it's a knowledge forum. It's a very close to a knowledge forum. It's about CEOs meeting to discuss what their issues are. Now to do something like that, you need to have people who would kind of add value to those CEOs as partners, whether it's auditing firms or legal firms like Robertson, and then you have the economist which is into forecasting and things like that. So we did it with them, and this was done in 3 cities. So we built partners that are important for that particular event. Why is that partner important? Like why is KPMG important? Because they're considered to be the gurus of auditing in the world. And when something has gone wrong in the corporate sector because of bad corporate governance, guys like KPMG come in because they need to kind of understand what the game is. Herbert Smith, because that's covering the legal aspect that if you do anything wrong, what can happen to you, right? Genpact, because they're into global outsourcing. We as US-India Business Alliance were working on US and India, which has been witness to some of the largest scams in the world. So you had Satyam happening on this side, you have Madoff happening on the other side. Okay, so that is what. So you build the right partnerships which are important to that particular event. Plan is very important. You have to keep planning the event because if it gets good on paper, and as I say this, I must admit that although I say this and kind of preach this, it becomes very difficult. At the end of it, you're just trying to put the event together. But if you plan it today, I think that's what was covered by the 2 Vikrams, is that we need to get into the process, we need to get into the checklist. My favorite word is checklist, and I'm sure Vino will agree with that. I keep harping checklist, because that will tell you where you're going wrong. You know what I mean? So I think if you get the checklist and the process chart in place, you at least cover the Murphy's Law is that when you want everything to go right, something will go wrong. You can never help that, especially if it's a live event. No matter who the guy is, it could be the most suave event management company from USA, which is called Octagon.
Hello.
Something will go wrong for the simple reason that that's Murphy's Law. And if that does not apply, the event cannot be going through. So something will be wrong, but you have to kind of prepare for the things which you think might. After that, something will still go wrong. That's okay. So it's just about being prepared. So planning is very important. This is the premiere that we did of Sur, and if you saw it, it generated front page and headline news, which are actually happening in headlines now. Yeah. So if you see over there, you had all the. It was a movie that so it was not a very big budget movie, and at that time I remember we had 2 choices. Pritish Nandi was the producer of both the movies. We had 2 choices, which was Sur, and the other was a big.